Lord have mercy. This episode today is gonna shock you guys. Have you guys ever seen that jailhouse raided and the contraband that was found? We gotta get to the bottom of this.
To Action News is taking you inside a raid of the Fulton County Jail. And this is just some of what strike teams confiscated. Things like drugs, cell phones, Shanks, a makeshift hatchet, even a bullet.
What?
Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie has this exclusive story live from Northwest Atlanta. And Mark, the sheriff believes someone actually used drones to get stuff into the hands of inmates.
And the Fulton County Sheriff's Office says this is some of the contraband recovered in the massive shakedown we were on inside the Fulton County Jail, and a lot of the illegal cell phones, which can go for thousands inside the jail, drugs and tobacco recovered, came into the jail via illegal drone drops. Wait till you see the ingenuity involved, however misguided.
Oh man, they got tech geniuses locked up in jail. Over here, remote controlling drones to drop illegal contrabands inside the jail. We talking about drugs. We talking about Shanks. We talking about promethazine, all types of goddamn crazy stuff. Now, I've never seen this in my entire life. And this happened in Fulton County Jail in Atlanta, Georgia.
The assignment is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing we're going up here to do is a massive shakedown. We're looking for any weapons, drugs, or any contraband that the inmates are not supposed to have.
Sheriff Pat Labatt says the Fulton County Sheriff's Office jail strike team struck a vein of contraband quickly.
Woo!
In the first zone they hit.
This is a cell phone and charger found within seconds of hitting this unit.
Yes.
On the high security 7th floor of the Fulton County Jail.
This has been a high priority area for us with respect to drone activity.
And before Saturday morning was done, men and women normally assigned not just to the jail, but to the courthouse and across the sheriff's office, who had assembled in the early morning darkness, had amassed a massive amount of dangerous material inmates aren't supposed to have, but did.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that sharp piece of metal. Look at that sharp piece of metal they forming. Oh man, no weapon no weapon form against me shall prosper. Oh, but maybe this weapon shall. This weapon look like it'll kill you. Golly.
Lots of makeshift weapons.
Whoa, look at all them weapons. I don't know what these inmates are preparing for. I don't know if they're preparing for war. I don't know if they're preparing for battle. We don't know. Look at all of these sharp objects. Golly.
Including Shanks, even a makeshift.
Is that a hammer? Oh man, they done built a hammer. Lord have mercy. Goddamn, somebody forming Thor weapons in prison. Thor weapons are being produced in prison. Damn.
Hatchet, cell phones, even a bullet.
A
Suspected
bullet?
drugs. The Fulton County Sheriff's Office says all this from one shakedown. These are more than a half dozen suspected.
Hold on. Crack pipes too? So they god damn, they just getting high up in prison. High as a kite. Cigarettes. Lord have mercy. Pills. Oh man, they just got it all. They living up the life. They living the American dream in prison. These inmates. And then after that, they forming Thor weapons. You know, the little hammer that, Thor be picking up. They forming that in prison too. Yo, these inmates are smart. They got some smart inmates in there. Then you got inmate building drone parts and joining in all this contraband in prison. Oh man. This is some sci-fi movie type of stuff right here.
Crack pipes?
Yes.
Taken from inside the jail.
Yep.
The sheriff's office says the shakedown turned up 22 illegal cell phones, suspected marijuana, tobacco, plenty of pills, even a bottle labeled as the prescription drug promethazine. And then there are the weapons.
Look at that. Hold on, let's go back to that. Look at all those goddamn weapons. They got crowbars, knife's about this long. If a knife get in you that's about this long, my friend, you are done. Woo! Lord, I mess it. Then they got a little shank that's about this thick a piece of metal entering your body multiple times. You see, me, I've been stabbed before. I got a little stab mark right here. I've been stabbed before. So I know how it feels to get stabbed, and it ain't pleasant. Believe me on that when I tell you. It is not pleasant at all to get stabbed.
I'm surprised the building's still standing.
Most of the weapons made from things stripped out of the building.
I'm telling you, they getting prepared for war. Yes, indeed. They getting prepared for war. War at all costs. How many goddamn pile of weapons they got?
From the plumbing shafts to the lighting fixtures.
It smelled like it. We had watched as the stuff piled up in that one zone.
Where'd those come from?
Look at all those cell phones. They're over here trapping out
Just
in
that
jail.
commissary kiosk.
Well, what's it turned into?
The charging station.
This is marijuana from California. This is found in the cells. And that's marijuana?
Yes, sir.
How's that door open in the window? So the inmates burning, they use, as you can see, the exposed wires up in the light fixture, so they'll use that to start fires, and then they would just sit there until they can melt away the plastic. So the reason why now the inmates burn the holes inside of the windows is because they're using drones.
We told the story of drones in prisons, but drone drops are now a major factor in the contraband trade at the Fulton County Jail.
Absolutely. Some have crash landed and ultimately with different types of payloads.
In trial. 15 on right. I'm away in trial.
Innocent or guilty?
I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
Near the zone, we got shakedown reaction from one inmate.
Sir, you know you ain't innocent. You guilty as can be. You might as well go ahead and serve your time. The news person was like, "Are you innocent or guilty?" He looked for a second and was like, yeah, I'm innocent. Oh yeah, I'm completely innocent. I ain't do no crime. Therefore, I shall do no time.
We don't have no problems back here. These folks coming up here antagonizing it. We ain't got no problems up here.
The inmate we interviewed on camera earlier this morning, what'd you find in the cell he shares with somebody else?
We collected 2 cell phones out of that cell.
You know anything about a couple of cell phones?
No name about no contraband. No name about no contraband, no cell. I'm here away in trial.
In fairness, Natalie Ammons with the sheriff's office says there is no way to know if the cell phones belong to the inmate we interviewed, a cellmate, or someone else, and he was not charged with them.
That's right, because he said, I ain't snitching. Oh no. Do you know what they'll do to me if I snitch and tell y'all what really is going on? Do you know what these inmates will do to me? Y'all ain't see all them weapons y'all caught? Oh no. My mouth is gonna stay closed at all costs. Before you over here, Mr. News Person, before you over here and cost me my life. I end up telling y'all what happened, and they end up stabbing me about 30 different times. Oh no, we can't have that. My mouth is shielded, and I ain't seen nothing, and you ain't getting nothing from me, sir, newscast member.
And I guess this image puts a fine point on the danger faced by staff and inmates here in the Fulton County Jail. The sheriff's office says the jail staff does smaller shakedowns on a regular basis, but the last one of this magnitude was shortly before Thanksgiving. Live inside.
Thank God I ain't going there. I ain't going to no jail, and I ain't going to no prison. Don't do no crime. You shall do what? Let me hear it. No time. I thank y'all for tuning in with me on this great episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the comments below. You know, send me into the algorithm like just send me in there. I love you guys. I really do. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in with me. Deuces and salute.